All right, here we are coming up to a tank site, or reservoir, Donnie keeps correcting me on. Some people call them reservoirs, some people call them standpipes, some people call them elevated tanks. It really depends on their geometry. Okay, this is his reservoir. Reservoirs are typically on tops of hills, Calvin, unlike a water plant, or if you see our series on lift stations, which are at the low points. Water tanks are at the high point of towns. That gives them the optimal ability to build up pressure. The higher you are, there's a relationship.
And we're on top of the hill. We can look all the way down the town.
Yeah, you could probably see the wastewater plant almost. That's
a pretty cool view.
When we did the wastewater plant.
Yeah, I recognize it. And then we got this big old thing right here.
Yes, we do. Okay, let's go look at it.
Here we go in the gate.
There you go. The base of the tank. Reservoir.
I call it a reservoir.
That's
Water
okay.
Tower, water
Tank. Certainly not a tower. It's more of a tank. Some people call them standpipes. Whatever it is, it holds water. So we just showed you the water plant and what was leaving it. Is this like the first stop in your system? Pumps it straight up here?
This
From the
is for
plant?
this zone out here.
Okay.
It fills this up and fills the booster station at the same time.
Right, but it's before your booster.
Correct.
Okay, cool. People, and then what they do is this is taking care of the stuff that's close to your town, and then you have some more clients that are further away from town, so you gotta add a booster station in there.
And there's another reservoir.
And then there's a reservoir after that booster station. So we're gonna look at the booster station here next. So here's the where the actual equipment is in. We're gonna take a quick look down here. So this is the vault that's below the tank here. See the tank's right there. And there's the pipe coming out of the bottom of the tank. A few valves
It's
in
an
there.
altitude valve, the middle, orange in the middle. It's an altitude valve. It lets it fill up, but it also lets it out once it's full.
What happens is it monitors how much water is in the tank, and if the tank is close to full, it will actually stop filling the tank. And then when the system needs water, it will open up and let the water go out of the tank. So one of the things that you might not realize is that we're both pumping water into the tank and water is coming out of the tank.
Fills up, then the gravity, when it's filling up, it's getting supplied from the plant.
Gotcha.
Water's getting supplied to the customers from the plant's pumps.
Also, so the plant is supplying your clients at the same time it's filling this
So
tank.
the only time it goes out is when the plant's off.
So then the plant turns off since
Then
you
it's
aren't.
gravity out. from this tank.
Then it starts the demand. Usually you run that in the day. You run your plant, and at night the plant's off, right?
Yeah,
Or
it
the
usually
evening.
shuts off roughly 3 p.m. Then it's
Cool.
filled. Everybody gets water from this tank.
Yeah. So now I'm going to go around the other side, because the part that we play in this whole process is this one little device right here. There you go. That is a pressure transducer. And you're saying, how does that pressure transducer relate to tank level? And there's a very specific formula that's existed for centuries. 2.31 feet is equal to 1 psi, or 1 psi is equal to 2.31 feet. So if we know how many psi we know how many feet are in the tank. So for instance, if that was reading 10 psi, then we would have 23.1 feet in that tank. If that was reading 100 psi, we would have 231 feet in that tank. We'll go through that a little bit in one of our other videos when we get to an elevated tank, because they're slightly different math there, but the 2.31 still holds true. So, and then this ends up reading in via 4 to 20 into a panel